What's up, guys? JChance here. So I am pretty excited about this today. We're doing Leona jungle. I've played a lot of Leona sup, and she gets super tanky, so I'm pretty excited to see what she can do damage-wise. Now, heads up, this is a narration. I've already played the game and all that, so I know what she can do damage-wise, let me just say that. I'm really excited to show you guys what she can do damage-wise. And this is a really fun game for me. You know, when you do something that's kind of off-meta like this, I consider Leona almost like Nautilus. Really tanky, lots of CC, but Nautilus jungles all the time. So when you do something off-meta like this, people question it a little bit, and I got some questioning when I first, picked her in Champion Select, but everyone was cool, which I was really thankful for, and so they give me a good leash here. So I get to 1v1 a little bit in this game, and I'm not going to spoil it before it happens, but I'm just excited to showcase what Leona can do. I feel like people don't respect her damage output, and maybe that's just because they don't respect how tanky she is. They expect to just be able to blow through her, and then, they don't really pay attention to the fact that, oh, wait, she's actually doing some kind of damage to me as well. I went Cinder Hulk on this build. It's pretty... I think for people who do go Leona jungle, which I don't think are many, I have not seen it at all in my time playing, but I have seen some guides and stuff. Cinder Hulk is a really common Leona jungle item. So the toughest thing is getting started with her up front in the jungle. You can see that my health got pretty low just off of 3 camps, even with that good leash from bot. So I'm just going to go ahead, back, get another, the Hunter's Talisman. And that'll give me a little bit more experience anyway. But, for anyone who ever plays against Leona jungle, just know that, number one, I don't think she's really that mana dependent. Good job, Maokai, picking up that kill. She is somewhat mana dependent, but not in the way that Udyr is, spamming his skills left and right. So, she can start red, she can start blue. In my opinion, I haven't played her enough jungle to really be able to say that confidently. But, especially later on in game, I felt like I had no issues with mana whatsoever. And I won't say too much about the game. I'll just let it go organically. So I just burned through 2 camps, and, health is still looking good. The nice thing is, if you do smite the Krugs, then you've got that good stun, and then you've got your Q, which also stuns, so you can really deter a lot of damage just by, smiting them, or not smiting them, but stunning them right before they attack. Okay, so here's Udyr, which I was super excited to play versus Udyr, just because I've played so much Udyr in the past. Look at that, almost half his health in one exchange. Oh, that counter jungle dough. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I got you. I got you. You're just Leona. Oh, missed. So flash there. I thought, maybe I could get that W damage off on him. Of course, that blue resets. And right now, if Malzahar had actually come and tried to contest that for Udyr, I would have just backed off. But, he didn't. I didn't see top coming, so I figured it was a safe bet. Go ahead and take it. If I had, gotten any wind of either lane coming, I would have just got out. Because I had already busted my flash. But I've got to say, if I had been playing Udyr and Leona just stole my blue, I would have been freaking pissed. First gank of the game, or, well, yeah, I guess so. Not too bad. So my thought doing this was, if I'm going to use my W to get the armor, I don't want to use my stun while that's up. So I want to let my armor do, its job, and once that has expired, then use the stun, and that would probably mitigate as much damage as possible. Good job, bot. Yeah, but you guys have been watching now for 8.5 minutes. It was really only that first those first 3 camps that gave me any trouble. After that, I took the next 3 and probably lost maybe a quarter of my health, if that. So in my opinion, if you don't have, especially in lower levels where you're not going to get counter ganked, I think Leona could be a viable jungle. Definitely takes her a little bit to get off the ground, but in elos where people don't think to ward, or you can very easily sneak behind them through that tri-bush to gank, she's so tanky. You pretty much just go in there, land your E. If they're going to trade with you, throw up your W and do some damage with that, hopefully. And then if they try to get away, throw that Q on them, and it's great. And, post 6, you can get some really awesome ganks because you just have a pretty good range on that ult. So really not that bad. Not that bad of a clear time. I do have Cinder Hulk at this point. So, yeah, he sees me. He comes over here, slaps me with a cleaver. So I figure I'm just going to go get Scuttle. But Udyr wards. Look at that damage to Scuttle, though. So Udyr decides he wants a piece. There is a misflash here on my part. Just look at that damage, guys. He was going ham on me. I don't think I checked what his items were at that point. But, I mean, half health. And we get a little bit salty with each other. Just, I thought it was so much fun to be able to play against, you know, my main with an off-meta champion and 1v1 him like that. So, yeah. Leona 1v1ing Udyr. So even though Leona may not be god tier or something like that in the jungle, you know, I just 1v1'd Udyr. I think that means she could be viable. I haven't been ganking like crazy, and I think, you know, he's got his speed. And I was really comparing their kits because Leona, who I really mained in support all of Season 5, Udyr's who I mained in jungle. And I was thinking their kits are pretty similar. They've got a stun, they've got a shield, they're, you know, somewhat different, and then they've got a gap closer. You might argue that Leona's got a little bit better CC because she can, you know, use her E to jump through an entire team and briefly stun them. And then, you know, she's got her Q, which is great CC. Udyr, you know, can catch up and just stick to anyone. And I just barely missed them. I don't really know how Udyr got away. He may have had time to be, or he may have just flashed the wall. He may have seen me. But I was really looking forward to another 1v1 there. But yeah, Udyr and Leona, I feel like their kits are similar. Definitely not the same. I'm not saying that, but they are somewhat similar. Just look at this. I thought this was pretty cool. You know, I get ulted, all that stuff, but, you know, for both of us getting through our combos, I definitely came out ahead on that trade. And I got ulted under the turret, so, yeah. Pretty awesome stuff. So I'm thinking, I already did it once, you know. What's stopping me from doing it again? He smites early. Throw that ult down, throw my shield up, just melted him. And of course we get a little bit salty with each other again. So that was my second 1v1 with Udyr. And to me, it gets better later on. I'm not going to say what it is quite yet, but I meet up with Udyr again in different circumstances, and it's just awesome. So I didn't get, I think I get boots right here. I was just getting a little bit slow. But primarily I just wanted to capitalize on getting Cinder Hulk and that bonus HP. The plays. So we did have to bust both of our ults and a flash for that. I don't know why Panth backed off at that point. Oh, maybe he was clearing those minions so we'd have a bigger... Yeah, that's probably what he was doing. And for any of you guys who know the lore, I think Pantheon and Leona are supposed to be like lovers or something. I may be wrong about that, so if I am, sorry. But I think that's in their lore, which was pretty cool that I got to play with Pantheon this game. So guys, right after this we go to Dragon. Now I'm having a little bit of an issue with my video recording just because if I hit continue on the screen, it's a different client to go to the end of game screen, and it will actually mess up the recording a little bit and I have to repair it. For whatever reason that happened this time, I'm generally pretty good about stopping it before I hit continue, but sometimes I forget. And there was actually the best part of the game, in my opinion. It actually made them forfeit at 22 minutes. Maokai gets killed by Udyr and Mundo here in a little bit. And I go, and they're probably at a third health each, and I take them down. Mundo's got his ult and everything. It was awesome. But here's the end of game screen. You can see 22 minutes since some change. They forfeited. I was 4-0-2. Awesome game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. See you guys next time.